In this view, I'll be continuing Skirk's story quest. And it's been very interesting. Also, I'm being attacked. Okay, back into Skirk's portal into the abyss. More training?
Man, staying in the abyss feels so surreal, don't you think? No day and no night. It's like time hardly exists. If we weren't careful to keep track, it feels like we'd have no idea how long we've even been here.
It's good that saved where I was up to.
Well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork. You go do your training. Paimon's gonna grab a bite.
How long has it been since I've eaten? If I've just been training this whole time. I'm ready to start.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And after that, you're free to challenge even higher dimensions.
Like what?
The natural energy of Teyvat is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my area of expertise. I draw from a different source of power.
A different source of power? That must mean...
Abyssal power, yes. Also known as the power of the Void Realm. My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss. An act for which the people of Conria gave them the epithet, the 5 Sinners.
Yeah, he was one of the sinners.
The elemental energy of Teyvat, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time.
Wait, I think that's new. I haven't heard of the Light Realm before. But there's something familiar about the power you use. Almost seems related to Cryo in some way.
A keen observation, traveler. Call it...
Is it?
Respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear cryo-like in nature.
Ah.
It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind about delving into abyssal power, I can teach it to you.
Abyssal power doesn't suit me. I have the ability to purify abyssal power.
So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's going on there? Like I said, power does not simply disappear.
What are you trying to say?
Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training.
What does that mean?
That's what's gonna help us if the situation gets tricky.
I want to know what she means by that.
True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit, and then keep pushing. This is the only way to advance at pace. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Is that an Animo trailer?
Windblade!
Wait, am I just supposed to be using
Prepare to be
the
blown
elements and not my sword?
Windblade!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Such as this Pyronado. Oh, never mind, it's Crow. Wait, but I can use the torches. Oh, never mind, it blew it out. Wait, it came back.
Windblade!
Got him.
Yeah!
Oh, I went to the lecture first. Is that better? Just tapping it. You train the elemental powers one by one, ending... Okay.
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
Hydro.
Water jet!
Why did that miss?
Water jet!
Wait, are they too far?
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Go! Ha! Go!
Oh, tagging.
Go! Ha! Water jet! Water jet!
Along my journey, I've gained different elemental abilities. I've never trained them all at once like this. In different lands. Wait, is this actually saying... where I'm actually... like the traveler's actually gonna be able to use them all at once? Is that gonna happen in non-Karai? Wait, that would be really cool if in non-Karai, since I don't think it's any specific element in non-Karai, so it could be really cool if they have it a new traveler which does every element for non-Karai. That'd probably be very overpowered though. That'd be very cool.
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements at will. It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. Your power is not bound by the rules of this world. So be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own path.
Graceful as the wind, tough as stone, nimble as lightning, flourishing like foliage. I can feel the power of the elements flowing through me. Sometimes peaceful as a flowing stream, other times surging like a raging river. If I close my eyes, I can always hear their voices. It's not like some wild beast battling me for dominion. It's more like saying hello to an old friend. What? Oh. Wow. Wow, getting
Very
them all at
good.
once?
It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements.
That's a new attack. How long has it been this time? I'm exhausted.
Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training, which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the elements has drained all your strength, but it's also what allowed you to make progress. Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of your training.
Am I actually getting much more powerful?
If you wish to master the elements at a fundamental level, you must see the entire natural world. Nature in all its places and forms. That is part of what it means to be a traveler.
Okay. Back to the camp. Can I go up here? Oh no, I can't. Okay, resting. Am I gonna have another dream? Am I gonna be back in Skirk's dream? This place again. Did you bring me here? Who are you? No response. A strange creature just floated away. What is that thing? What is it doing in Skirk's inner world? And where is it taking me this time? Am I gonna see more Skirk backstory?
What is the secret to power?
Oh, such a Loki. Ghost form of Satalogi?
Longing, hatred, self-preservation. No, it is fear. The fear of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home burn. Fear of loneliness. Fear of death. Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world. That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. And it is time to answer.
Okay. Ow, it hurts. Daddy, Mummy.
Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
But, Master,
Yes.
I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet.
What?
Then pick up your sword and keep
What?
practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking
Why?
and splintering of bone.
Why? He doesn't seem like a very good teacher. If he wants her to break her bones. That's very concerning.
After all, bones can always be reset.
I can't breathe. Everything's gone black.
Good, Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold and pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger.
It's so...
I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated.
What?
But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training.
What is he saying? He has been showing mercy? It definitely doesn't seem like it. He's deliberately broken her bones and... She's been in a lot of pain.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak. And become master over your physical form. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh. And mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
This is insane. Don't...
Yes, Master.
But why is she listening to him? Why is she just doing whatever he says? The dream is over, but I can't get that suffocating, oppressive feeling out of my head. I have so many questions about Skirk's past. Where does she come from? What has she been through?
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest.
Not
Skirk said to tell
really.
you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training whenever you are. So, want to head over now? Or did you want to wait a little?
I really want answers, but right now, it's vital that I complete my training. Once that's done, I'll find a chance to talk to her. That's very sad. I don't know why he was just... Why Skirk was just doing whatever he said. Because it was... really awful, the things he was making her do.
From your training so far, you have gained better command of the sword, and more control over your elemental abilities.
Thank you, it's all thanks to your guidance. Yeah, Skirk's a much better teacher.
That's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this, I'm going to attack, and you're going to block. Ready?
Oh, okay. Yes, give me your worst. Maybe not your worst, that's probably too much. I don't think I can
Not
block
bad.
that.
That defensive stance looks near unbreakable. Just like your brother.
What?
That reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him, do you?
Wait, what? Wait, what? What do you mean? Does she know What? Or was that just a lie? So she would...
Hey,
So she
Master!
could...
That's cheating!
Wait, does she actually
You
know
think
though?
every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want, but only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. Only when you are free from the influence of emotion can you make the right choice, no matter the situation.
Are you describing yourself?
How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me.
I kind of do, since I've
But
been
you
in your
don't.
dreams.
You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and advantageous decision in any given moment. This is your final training session. Look alive. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Water jet! Go! Water jet! Go! Water jet!
Not bad. Better than I expected.
Yay! Got it. It's never... Oh, it's not easy to control my emotions. The battle was overwhelming, but if I can just focus all my attention on what my opponent is doing and how I should respond, it's almost like my emotions can take a back seat.
You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
Focus! Focus on the battle! I think it's working. I can choose to tune out anything that isn't relevant to the battle. But I think I'm still pretty far from having full control over my emotions.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training.
Don't listen to
You
him.
must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
I don't think it's good to shut out all emotion. Skirk went through this kind of training too, didn't she? How merciless does the training have to be to make someone substitute all emotion for pure reason? I think... yeah, her training seemed a lot worse than... the training I'm doing.
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities.
Skirk is right. Now that I've stopped, all the emotions I was suppressing are rushing back to the surface. Pain, exhaustion, frustration, doubt. Exhaustion is the main one. I feel like I could fall asleep on the spot.
Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with. You managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that, and sleep well knowing that you've earned it.
Aw, that's nice. Oh, she even got me a chest.
Warriors will train day and night to perfect their skills. But when the battle comes, their fate may be decided in a matter of minutes. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and just like that, all their blood, sweat, and tears were for nothing. You need to push yourself to perfection, or you might not even live to regret it.
Okay, seems... maybe not that good. She definitely seems a lot nicer than Sartologi was to her. Back in her memories. Looks like I'm back in Skirk's inner world. I don't see that strange creature this time, but I think I can navigate the space on my own now, even without it here to guide me. I don't know how to leave, so I'm stuck here until I wake up. Can't hurt to take a look around while I wait. Why was that grass red? And why is that grass red?
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back stronger than ever. Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
That's sad. I don't think you want to be like him.
Incredible. I wonder if I'll ever reach their level. They're always so resolute, so unshakable.
You definitely don't want to be like him.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Stop. Why are they saying this?
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
Yes, she has. Is this actually Skirk's perspective?
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Are these just her thoughts? I'm guessing these are just her thoughts, and not actually people saying this.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then, I can do anything.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past, and become someone stronger.
Run! Skirk, run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
This is really sad. Yeah, she thinks it's... It seems she thinks it's her fault. That the villagers burned down and oh,
Let's
Alice!
see here. First
What?
things first, you need a new identity.
Okay, random Alice. I wasn't expecting Alice to randomly appear, but... Okay, that's really
Going around
cool.
telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying... you hail from beneath the earth instead? As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you a piece of advice in return, although it might not be what you want to hear. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea.
Yeah, that's true.
Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice.
Alice is really nice. Huh? The dream is over. I can hear the crackling of a fire in the distance. And there's a fragrant aroma in the air. Grilled meat. Paimon jump scare.
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you!
I am a little hungry. Yeah, I'm starving. I probably am, since it's been a long time.
Of course you are! That's why Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Dig in, before it gets cold.
You two, so you're best friends now?
Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forget the whole Ice Queen thing. Paimon's not one to hold a grudge.
You kind of are.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.
You all can make quick work of food.
Ugh, so full. Okay, it's Paimon's turn to sleep now. Wake her up when it's time to go.
Am I gonna ask her about
I
the
have
task?
good news.
Oh, what is it?
First, your training is complete. You
Oh.
have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next,
Oh, that's
just
good.
need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our business will be concluded.
I don't really want our business to be concluded. Thank you. That was a lot faster than I expected.
When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left. You and I may never meet again, Traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your questions.
Oh. Okay. After spending time in Skirk's inner world and witnessing her memories, there are so many questions I could ask. But the most important one is... Are you really from Teyvat? Well, I know she's not, but I guess Lumine doesn't.
Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier, but while we were in dream mirroring, I think I saw your memories. This is the first time I've seen Skirk break her composure. I guess this really took her by surprise.
I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness.
So, Skirk didn't share those memories with me on purpose? And in fact, she tried her best to keep them from me. Wait, speaking of endless darkness, on my first time there, that was all I saw, until that strange creature appeared.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret.
Okay.
No, I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
What was the planet? Like me? Do you mean you're also a descender?
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it. On to your second question.
What is your goal in coming here?
To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength.
Why?
To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
Okay.
Okay. You have one question remaining.
Skirk's goal is to defeat the Foul? I can hear how serious this is for her. I wonder what those certain reasons could be. Because he was horrible. I can understand why. But given how quickly she blamed through that answer, I doubt she wants me to talk about it. I have one question left. What should I ask?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Huh? Maybe I should take this opportunity to get Child some answers.
Well, your last question?
Really? You know Child is looking for you, right? Are you going to let him see you?
Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential.
That was a common calculated answer. It's like she was talking about something entirely mundane. I don't know why, but I'm not buying it. She makes it sound like the decision has everything to do with Child and nothing to do with her, but what does she actually feel about it? The Abyss is completely silent. This domain must get lonely after a while. Not to mention, she said it's already been hundreds of years since she arrived in Tefet. And even longer than that if you account for how slowly time passes here.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it.
In all that time, she never established a connection with this world. Was it really just because she looks down on the weak? Because Sertologi taught her to be like that. I doubt she'd give me a straight answer if I asked. Besides, I already used up my 3 questions. She was happy to give me cold, hard facts, but I still feel like I haven't heard her true voice.
Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.
Oh, so I can't ask any more questions.
Time to go. Oh, finally.
Go to...
Headed.
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.
Okay. The chasm was quite sad. Everything she's been through.
Start!
Wait, where is this? Oh, it's up here.
Wait. This is near the chasm, right?
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory. Best to proceed with caution.
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other people for safety.
Yeah, she does that all the time.
That means you need to stay safe, traveler.
I will. Let's teach us thief a lesson.
Right. Remember your training. Time to put it to use.
They seem like more than just a simple thief. Stealing the stars and stuff. Reach the end of the abyssal corridor. This is just... Actually, maybe I should... Maybe I should do this in the next episode. She is a super interesting character though. And she gets more interesting the more you learn about her. Which is cool. Okay, I'll go claim my daily commissions. I'll come back here later.
Extinguished! Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Oh, I should give her wings. Is this one best for her? Probably this one fits her color palette best. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, then you know to watch more of my Genshin and Star Rares. So I've placed on screen if you want to watch. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.